Welcome in, everyone. We are once again playing Black Book, and we have mermaid problems. Oh no! Oh no! Whatever will we do? But yeah, I've been enjoying this game so much. As you can see, there is an endless battles game version, so you can go work on your deck, and kick butt and take names. But we're gonna go continue the main story now. So let us get back to Vasilisa and her attempts to return her husband to herself. Welcome in, Onette. I hope you are doing well.
You effortlessly find the fishermen's camp. The peasants have already built a fire and are preparing for a night of fishing.
One moment, please. I need to do a little bit of this for myself. All right, back to the game. Before we talk to the fishermen, we're gonna look around for some herbs. Ooh.
You come upon the fishermen's belongings. One of them left his wallet among the ropes.
No, we will leave that be.
This fire attracts the fish. It means the fishermen are about to set off. This fire attracts the fish.
Wait. Let's not talk to that first. Okay, come on. This way. This one, please. There we go. Pathing is a little funky, and yes, those are eyes blinking. Blinking in the woods. Let's talk to the fishermen, shall we?
Oh, Christ almighty! What are you doing here? I thought the Rusalka had returned to spoil our nets again.
I'm doing well. I'm glad that you are also doing well, Onette. I'm happy to see you here. But yes, Rusalka are basically the Slavic version of mermaids. They work similarly? We'll say similarly.
There's no water dripping from your dress, though.
Nope, definitely not that. But we have gotten a new story. I can't do anything with this guy. I would send him, but I can't send him, so I don't know what you want me to do with him. How the Voidnoy lives among humans. When a Voidnoy's wife is about to give birth, he takes human form, goes to a town or a village, finds a midwife, and invites her to his underwater domain. Afterwards, he offers her a generous reward of silver and gold. People say that one time, fishermen caught a child in their nets who was cheerful and played around when he was in the water, but grew sad and cried when brought to an ibiza, which is a house. The child turned out to be a child of a Voidunoi. The fishermen let him go on one condition, that his father drive as many fish into their nets as possible. The underwater family was true to their word. A Voidnoi is quite easy to recognize when he is in his human form. The left flap of his dress always drips water, and wherever he sits, he leaves behind a wet seat. Finally, his hair will drip water if he starts to comb it. So yeah, we are dealing with Rusalka and Voidnoi.
Good evening. I'm looking for a boat to get me to the lake.
Are you out of your mind, girl? How did your Bolshak let you out of the house in the first place?
The oldest in the family, which would be, I suppose, our grandfather.
I am not out of my mind, actually. I need to get to the center of the lake to talk to the Vodinoi.
Vodinoi? We've already caught some fish. Why don't you go on your own way?
All right.
You don't have time to object. A fisherman that you saved from the Rusalka comes out of the forest and falls at your feet.
Thank you, kind lady.
After his tale, the rest of the fishermen agree to help you in any way they can.
Oh, thanks, girl. Didn't know you were a knower.
Yes, well, I don't necessarily make it known.
Step into that boat as soon as you're ready. We'll get you to where you need to be.
Okay. Well, that worked.
I wouldn't call this Hell's Lake. The water is clean. It shines with silver like silk. I wouldn't call this Hell's Lake.
Okay. So I think that's everything here. The oh, no, there is an herb over there. If I can get it to proc. There we go. The pathing is a little wonky. It's sometimes a little difficult to figure out where you can walk. Anything else over here? Okay, I don't think so. I think we're good. So we shall move on.
You can get on a boat and set off to the meeting with the Vodyanoi.
Let's go! Oh, that's not creepy or anything. Nope, not at all.
You come to your senses at the bottom of the lake and take a sharp, panicked breath. You seem to be able to breathe in the water as if it was air. A cry of amazement echoes dully across the silty lake bed. A familiar rusalka swims up to you from the inky depths.
Oh boy. We learned. Water is a hostile element for man. Man has no innate ability to swim and must learn how to do so. This is why those who knew how to swim were considered familiar with evil spirits. In medieval Europe, if a woman surfaced after being thrown into the water, she was considered a witch and then burned or tortured. This is true. It could have gone a lot worse. It could have gone better, yes. All right.
Well, what do you know? A witch in Vakul's kingdom.
I haven't been underwater for a long time. You alive, Vasilisa?
How do you like your hospitality, sister?
I can breathe here. How is this possible?
That's crazy. Deliberately not learn how to swim just because they were going to drown anyway. I mean, just because one knows how to swim doesn't mean one has to swim, I suppose. But still. Oh boy.
You're a knower. You need at least some knowledge for swimming, and the especially knowledgeable are able to walk underwater.
Has Vakul been expecting me?
Well, he knows quite a bit.
Can you guide me to him?
I can. I don't hold a grudge towards you.
Sure she doesn't.
Did you take the brine?
Vakul is the one who manages everything that's in the water, the salt as well. I'm just a rusalka.
You again. Why don't I deal with you right now?
Here? In my home? Besides, who would guide you to Vakul? You won't make it here without me.
Fine, let's go. If they fell overboard, it was usually because of a storm or fight, so things wouldn't be good looking. They were unlikely to be picked up. That's a fair point, Trav. It's a fair point.
All right, let's go talk to your Vakul.
You should be more polite. You're in his domain after all. Follow me. First, we'll go to the village through the forest, and then from the Drowners Circle, it won't take us long.
Stop! Don't swim so fast!
Keep up, witch!
Oh, lovely. Well, time to go find things. We have a seaweed thicket to deal with. Looks like a forest no less than the one near Vilgort.
You can hardly keep up with the Rusalka swimming in the murky water. Soon, a wall of seaweed appears before you. Your guide dives into the thicket and disappears among the underwater trees. You hesitantly follow her. Suddenly, a drowner from the dark appears, accompanied by a couple of chorts.
Uh-oh. Time to fight. What are you doing? Decomposure? Ugh. Ugh. Do we have curse? No. We have glass demons. I'm gonna do this. We'll do this, and then might take you out really quickly. I won't need healing necessarily, but I suppose we'll just do this one then. For well versed. So we're gonna have a lot of defense, but it's not gonna do us that much good. We need to kill these guys fast so that decomposure doesn't get us killed. This. I will also do this. You're gonna do defense. You are going... Yeah, I just need to kill you. I'm just gonna hit everybody. Okay, and then you, I suppose, will hit that. I will be gaining 3 defense plus piety. So plus ward. I think I'll be okay. There. So we do still have 3 waste, but it's fine. We haven't even used the companion ability yet. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. And this. And as for key, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage. Doesn't particularly matter which one I use, but I'll use the Babushka. Which actually does well-versed things. So that's cool. So I'm gonna do a lot of damage to this guy and have a little bit of defense left, and it's possible I will just outright kill him. Welcome back with your snacks. I hope they're delicious. Please tell me what snacks do you have? Yeah, I killed him. Okay, cool. Deal twice the amount of damage if against an enemy curse. I'll take that one. All dressed veggie crisps from Dare. Nice. I hope you enjoy them immensely. To the sandy bottom. I thought I'd drown. It turns out that I can breathe underwater just as if I were above the surface.
You go on your way through the river grass. After some time, you walk into a glade dotted with river shells. The white mollusk shells gleam mysteriously, like stars frozen still on the riverbed. One of the shells catches your attention. It emanates an ancient, enchanted power.
Applies 7 block on the first turn. So it is an upgrade to our hearth clay, essentially. But I'm not even using the hearth clay, so let us continue on. Valcool is the head of his household, and the drowners are his workforce.
On the outskirts of the underwater forest, you notice a village. You witness a strange, weird semblance of life. The chimneys are emitting silt, and drowners go about their business. The dead don't seem to care about you. Through the windows of one of the izbas, you notice the silhouettes of household spirits.
Yes, I have suddenly gone mute. My apologies. Here I am talking about whether or not we are talking to the spirits or attacking them or asking Proshka for help. What do we think, guys? We know that this town is ruled by the Voidnoi. That the drowners here are his people. I don't necessarily want to attack them, perhaps. I mean, we don't often get to ask Proshka for help, but talking will get information. Throw a banana at them, it'll confuse them. If only we had a banana. Unfortunately, we are in a Slavic area of the world in a period of time where bananas are not widely strewn throughout.
It's difficult to make out the mumbling of these lonely Susiedkos. They don't seem to understand what's going on, or why their residents behave in such a strange manner. You explain that their house is at the bottom of a lake. The spirits exchange surprised glances and disappear. Seems like one of them leaves you a handful of silver coins.
Oh, we helped them out. They were so confused.
You pass by the last of the dead men's houses. On the edge of the village, your old acquaintance, the Rusalka, is waiting for you.
fine guide you are. I was nearly torn apart by chorts in that grass.
What's a couple of chorts to such a renowned knower? Besides, there's no such thing as a safe path over here. And for my friends, I choose the safest possible.
Friends? I don't even know your name.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. My name is... I don't remember. What's wrong with me? Why can't I remember?
I have a feeling I know why.
Wait! I can't keep up with you!
The Rusalka swims away into the pitch-black depths.
Let's go to the cemetery. I always take the optional routes. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Drowners live quite a long time, but not forever. Some are eaten by fish, and some die for good from hard work. So they have their own cemeteries as well.
You find a cemetery next to the sunken village. The crosses are broken, eaten away by worms. You carefully step on the dead grass that covers the cemetery soil. Your skin starts to crawl. The shorts are near.
RPG mentality, go everywhere except the objective. Kind of. Also, you get cool shit. I like the exploration aspect. Let us track the chorts. Taking the offerings will just gain us more sin. We have more than enough.
You bravely venture into the middle of the cemetery and draw a circle. The demons appear soon after. Black figures step out from the darkness around you.
No worries on that. Okay, we're just gonna get hit a lot. I don't know what any of your shticks are. You're gonna get stronger over time. Alright. Let us do once and forever. We'll do... let's see. I kind of want to take you out first. And this. I'm also going to get Morteshka's defense. And do I have any more? No. Okay. We haven't seen an herb merchant in like a hot second. Okay, he's out. Good. Oh, we got 2 out of the 3. Nice. And then blocked all the rest of the incoming damage. Perfect. Moon Brothers, definitely going in. I probably am not going to need Piety. I'm going to be honest. He only has 14 health. Like, this is overkill by like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This is well-versed 7, but it does have sacrifice. Inflict damage equal to the enemy's status of curse. This gives curse 5. This is what I need. I need this. I need more curse in my deck. I'm not going to change up my deck just yet. But that was pretty good for us. A Drowner Circle. The dead walk around in circles. Why? The merman didn't tell me about that. This is very much an all around the mulberry bush moment. We have idols. Right, left, right, middle. Okay. Middle, right, left, right, middle.
The drowners seem to shrug off invisible shackles. They turn into carps and scatter. On their trail, you find a golden plaque that depicts 7 monsters.
I just freed the drowners without even checking anything out. Hi, dragon. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I could have checked it out, but I didn't. Instead, I freed them.
Get out of here, witch! Go search for your Vodinoy on your own!
So this is how you keep your promises.
What were you expecting? I'm a demon. I don't care. I don't even remember my own name.
You don't? Well, it figures. You became a demon, so you lost your human name.
Became a demon?
Sure. Bakul didn't tell you? Well, why would he?
I used to be the same as you.
Well, if you'd been a nowhere, you wouldn't have drowned.
I want to remember the past me. Before all of this.
Let's get our other questions
Yes, that's
first.
great and all, but tell me. Why do the dead walk in circles here?
The Vodinoy told me he put these 7 here to walk clockwise. As a testament to the old times.
What are these idols here?
Sorcery of some kind. Who's the witch here, anyway?
If I had talked to her first, I would have learned all this before I went and turned off the problem.
You don't?
Became a demon?
Sure.
I used to...
Well, if you'd been a...
I want to remember the past me.
Sure,
I can help. Is there any way you're afraid to swim?
They're dead. They're not going anywhere. Good one, Trav.
There is something that sunk beyond the fishing nets.
Let's go there. Bakul can wait.
Yes. Let's hurry. What's your name, witch?
Vasilisa,
Time to go.
it's time to go. Lead on.
Yes, let's hurry for the sleigh, Vasia. It's not as scary with you.
I don't... I'm gonna look around. I would have missed this herb if I hadn't. More Peter's grass. Perfect. I do like Peter's grass. I've already dealt with them. Apparently, I can only go so far. Is there anywhere else that I can get an herb in? No, apparently not.
Vasia, hurry to that sleigh.
Okay.
It's time to go.
Yes, let's hurry for the sleigh, Vasia.
Fisherman nets. Fishermen have been placing their nets here. They may be the same fishermen who helped me. I just
There
figured out
are
that
2
puzzle.
drowners in the fishing nets. They untangle and tear the strings, freeing the lake dwellers stuck inside. The dead are distracted by their work and pay no attention to you.
We can call out, we can attack, we can walk around, we can play cards. What do we want to do, chat? We haven't played cards in a while. Not that I have any tricks for cards, but we could play cards, or we could call out and try and talk to them. What do we want to do? I'm curious to see what chat has to say, because I like talking to chat. You guys are awesome. What do we think, chat? What do we think? We can't just ignore them. Call out? Alright.
Who's there? Who? You! Don't stick your nose in others' business.
We do what we want here. Some bloated stiffs can't boss us around. Isn't that right, Vasya?
Well, yes, but tell me, what are you doing with the nets?
Tearing and cutting? We're spoiling them. Shut your mouth. It's not any business of theirs. Don't go telling them that the Vodinoi sent us.
The Vodinoi sent you to spoil the fishing nets?
The nets. The fishermen don't sew them, nor do they carry them. What are you telling them that for? She doesn't have to know that the master Vodinoi isn't happy with the fisherman.
Oh, we learned a thing. In the lore of northern Pergamia, the Voidinoi is not a common character, although there is no lack of rivers and lakes in this region. His most notable attribute was punishing men for breaking his taboos. It was forbidden to swim during a storm, when it was raining, or after the days of Elijah. Otherwise, a Voidinoi might drag you to the depths. He might also tangle fishermen's nets if they neglected to request an invitation before fishing or offer a sacrifice. To those who followed all the rules, the Voidinoi would gather schools of fish. Millers had a special kind of relationship with the Voidinoi. Without an agreement between the two, a dam might malfunction or break down. Good to know.
It's none of your business, Vange. Ya hear?
What an idiot!
So, I can trick them, I can attack them, I can play cards, or I can leave. But they are ruining the fishermen's livelihoods on the orders of the Voidinoi. The Voidinoi. If I meddle in his affairs too much, he might not be very happy with me. But, I mean, come on. Considering the patterns of this game, it's most likely that he's the next boss fight. So, I'm probably gonna have to fight him anyway. But I could fight these guys, or I could just play cards. What do we think? You want a fight, don't you? Go on. I don't necessarily want to fight. I'm more than happy to trick or leave. I'm just curious what chat thinks. What do you want to do, Trav? You'd probably try to trick? Okay. We can try to trick. We will trick them.
That's great. The Vodinoi sent us to relieve you.
Oh yeah, right. You can go back.
Oh, wonderful. Wait a minute. If you were really sent by the Vodinoi, surely you'd know his permanent name. What is it?
The droner wants to know the Permian name for a Vodinoi.
Vaku. He's been called Vaku.
He's a water chort. Vakul.
Right. All right. Looks like you're telling the truth. Guess we're off back to Vakul's palace.
The dead men swim into the dark. In the tangled nets they discarded, you find a couple of gold coins, which you pocket.
Nice, look at that. I'm making so many rubles. Alright, to the sunken sleigh, where she is too scared to go. Except with me, apparently. There are a lot of logs here. Seems like anything that falls into the water can be found here. Oh boy.
Next to the sunken sleigh lies a broken chest. You search its contents, and amid the rotten fabrics, you find a well-preserved photo and a pendant. It is an elegant thing, with precious jewels. There is some writing on the back. Yevdokia. Could that be her name?
Yevdokia. It's actually a beautiful name. Just think, if you'd fought them, you'd probably have a new card now. Oh well. I don't necessarily need a new card. I have to restructure my deck at some point anyway.
Miraculously, the photograph is in excellent condition. There is writing on the back. E and P Frolovs.
The photo is in a card frame shows the salt worker back home with a young girl by his side, the spitting image of the Rusalka. The writing on the back says E and P Frolov.
At the bottom of the chest, you find several coins.
Awesome. I'm gonna go get this herb. If it'll let me. There we go. I don't know how Adam's head is in the water, but here we are.
It looks like a cemetery for boats, logs, and the like. There's something on the surface. A maelstrom, perhaps. It looks like a cemetery for boats, logs, and the like. There's someone's skulls here. Does it belong to the sleigh driver, or to that Rusalka? There's someone's skulls here. The sleighs are used in wintertime. Maybe this is the sleigh on which this Rusalka drowned. The sleighs are used in wintertime.
Okay. Here we go, guys.
These sleighs give me chills. Have you found anything?
I found a pendant. Could it be yours? There's a name on the back. Yevdokia.
Could be. A beautiful thing.
You can keep it if you want. I found a photo. It's of a girl who looks like you.
That is me. And who is that?
Pahom, a salt worker. It says here you have the same family name. Is he a relative?
Maybe. I don't remember. I can't remember.
There's your portrait on the photo, and the first letter of the name on the pendant, Yevdokia. That's your name, Rusalka.
Yevdokia. Yes, that's my name. I think I'm starting to remember. Pahom is my father.
And you came back to the factory to kill the workers? At your own factory?
I was sent by the Vodinoi. I didn't know. Lord, my memory is like murky water. I have to get out of here. I don't belong in the dead man roundelays. Let go. Let me go.
Stop! You'll die up there in the morning. Or you'll be driven off by the cross. We'll ask Vakul about this.
We learned a thing. So we have the photo now. You figured it out, you scoundrel. Shorts live in mills, and mermaids swim and wash their hair in ponds. God forbid anyone pass by a mill on the night of Pentecost. For on that night they have weddings there and drag anyone who passes by to make merry with them. Either that, or they lure you into their circle dance and tickle you to death. However, there was once a fellow who tricked the mermaids. He joined their circle dance, but had 2 crosses with him, one on his chest and one on his back. You figured it out, you scoundrel! The elder mermaid cried and kicked him out of the circle.
It's time to go to the Vodinoi.
Let's go. I know the way.
Alright, nothing left to do but deal with the water spirit in charge. Actually, this might be a really great time to change up my deck. So, we are going to do orders first. stuff? Yeah. So this is cursed. I think I have something else that does curse. We have this that works with that card. I'm gonna get rid of one of the Nava to get curse, because I only have one page of it. And this would also be worthwhile, so I will do that as well. Then we will switch to keys, because that may be where the other bit of curse stuff that I have is in. This one. This one does curse all enemies. Okay. This has sacrifice in it. This increased waste, but I don't even think I have waste in my deck right now. I don't. I could change that, but I've been liking direct damage more, honestly. Yeah, I don't have this in my deck at the moment. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. We've put a bit more curse in the deck. Time to go. Off we go.
The Rusalka guides you to the mouth of the cave. Before you take another step, she stops you with a slight touch of her icy hand.
Vasya, stop! That bike lives in this hole.
So you led me into a trap?
No. Well, perhaps it is a sort of a trap. But for now, I don't want this fish to eat you.
Can't we go around it?
The way to the Vakur's palace is through this hole.
Then, when the fish comes out, strike it with your claws. It won't expect it. I'll finish it off with Zagavors.
All right, Vasya.
Looks like we're in a battle. This is the big pike that knocked us off the boat. Okay, it is going to give itself regeneration. Okay. We can give ourselves regeneration as well. We want to. Kind of do, actually. Gonna do this. So 12 damage, 9 defense. You're not even doing damage to me, so I don't really care about the defense, to be quite frank. So I'll save Proshka's defense. Ooh. A lot of health here. And he's just gonna regenerate. Okay, now in 3 turns he's gonna do 50 damage. We want this one. Absolutely. We don't have curse on you yet. Dang. We can do all this damage. so this just eliminates things. Not a great turn. Didn't get good pages that time. Alright, one more turn before we have to take 50. First time. Perfect. We're not doing a lot of damage. Hopefully we will get enough block to at least soak some of that damage. Okay. You're gonna do 1 damage times 3? Okay. Let's do that. We'll do a little bit of healing too. Yep, I took all of that damage. That's better. You're gonna give yourself regeneration again. Okay. .45 damage in 3 turns, so make sure curse is very prominent. Just try to do more damage. Alright. We're gonna get hit next turn, so here we go. Oh, I should have used the cat's ability too. But he is cursed, so less damage will happen. I'm almost at full health from all that. I only took 16, so that was pretty good. Alright, and you're gonna hit me again. Morteshka. I have ward, so I'm not actually worried about getting hit. Yeah. I just need to do a lot of damage and keep myself healed. All of that was blocked. Cool. And then you're gonna do regeneration again. Let's do that. Get our blessings back up. We don't have any negative statuses to worry about. He is cursed. So I guess we're using block. More turns until we get hit for more. So we are at full health again. Here we go. This is a tough fight. Getting through the regeneration is going to be a problem. I mean, we're getting there, but it's going to be slow. Alright, I'm getting hit next turn. This time I remembered Morteshka's defense, so whatever damage gets through, I will deal with it. Okay, and now regeneration again. Even more damage. So we have to go over the regeneration cap. Sometimes the order of things matters. Alright, hopefully this will be enough. You'll tank about half of that. Need to up curse again. A lot of curse. Alright, let's... He's gonna do regeneration again. So we're just gonna do some healing and some... Yeah, some healing and some damage. Okay. the healing, but I might need the orders, so this is where we're going. A round of buffs. Still doing a bit of damage, but a round of buffs. We're gonna be at this for a while. So how is everybody doing? Tell me about your day, you guys. Ooh, this time I don't even think I will get hurt at all. A day, got a few things done, took a good look at my light bulbs. Ah, excitement. I mean, that's fair. I feel that. Not that I needed the healing, but here we are. More regeneration. Need this. Not sure I don't have enough, remove regeneration, basically, in my deck. Which is the problem at this point in time. You are going to hit me next turn. Welcome in, Mr. Scrake. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you are well. We're gonna take a lot of damage this time. Well, 17. Not too much damage. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Alright, let's ensure more curse. this one actually does more damage. Yeah, that's as good as it gets. We'll have more than enough defense to deal with 3 damage, but... Yes, I really enjoyed them. I can see how fun they are. Oh my goodness. They were a lot of fun. Alright, he's gonna cast regeneration on himself again. And do this. We're just gonna do as much damage as we can. And then hope that the 1 page we have to knock out his regeneration comes quickly. Okay, upping curse is good for us. We're at full health. We don't have any negative side effects, so we're just gonna, I guess, do this. They're not that useful right now. We're gonna get hit for something, some amount of damage in 3 turns. Alright, well, there we go. Using healing I don't need, but here we are. Next turn, I get hit hard, so... Morteshka. There we go. Not as much damage as I would like, but lots of defense. Because we're about to get smacked. Alright. Let's get in some of this. Some of this, Alright. We're gonna do regeneration again. And then the countdown begins again. So we are just trying to do as much damage as possible in the time where we don't get hit. Curse is good. Gria is also good. Also good. We're getting there, it's just slow. Alright, I am gonna get hit this turn. Curse is actually helping us a lot here, because it is knocking down the damage. This guy without Curse does 50 damage. We get it knocked down to, you know, 20 or 30, which is very doably blockable by us and also doably soakable by us, depending on where our health is. How does waste work here? I don't think you have much. I currently am not running waste in my deck. But essentially it is a poison. It's a dot that procs on their turn, not mine. So I hit them with waste, and at the beginning of their turn they get hit by the damage of waste, which you can stack on them. It goes through block. So all of their, like, if waste doesn't count as damage on their turn, and because they have the waste status effect, it ticks down their health on their turn at the top of their turn. So that is how waste works, which would have been kind of useful here, except he's using regeneration, not block. So regeneration is essentially canceling out waste. If you've noticed, my buffs, they tick down every turn I use them. At the top of my turn, they proc and tick down. Waste works the same way. It procs at the top of the round, at the top of that turn, that person's turn, and does its damage, ticks down for 1. But because they are using regeneration basically cancels out that. So if I could have all the waste stacking right now, and I would still have to stack waste above their regeneration at this point. But it gives whatever its number is, and then ticks down 1 at the end. So that is how that is working. More curse, more curse. Get some bless in there. Yeah, that's the most damage I can do. It is useful. I'm not running a deck with it. It's, you know, I just have to get over his regeneration, which is currently at 19 and is about to get 14 more, so... But I also have Cursed him, which is decreasing his damage against me. So, that is helping. It's just really slow. Because I do have a page that removes his regeneration, but I only have 1 in my deck. So, I'm having to, like, dig for that page to get the regeneration removed long enough for me to really do the damage. Gesture, so we will be getting both of those. This fight would have been a lot faster if I had more pages that take out their buffs, that take out this Pike's buffs. That's what I'm dealing with, really. is I, to an extent, have too much healing and block against this specific baddie, but I am getting him down. Like, we're not going nowhere. Yeah, smaller, tighter deck would have been more useful, but I didn't know what I was getting into when I got here, so we're making do. Like, we are getting them. It's just gonna take, it just is gonna take longer. Is essentially all it means. It takes longer. Alright, this is the key. Removes positive status, so that I'm using. We're gonna take all the block we can get, because we're gonna get hit next turn. So this will remove the regeneration, which means that we will have a little bit more time, hopefully, to get him down lower. And he'll have to build his regeneration back up. We blocked all of that damage. We're like over-blocking at this point. We're gonna grab that. Gonna curse more. And then just hit hard. We have some amount of ward, so I'm not worried about this damage at all. Yes, big fish. It's a pike. I just want to smack it very hard for a lot. Oh no, it did nothing. 100% padlock. I am in this build. That's for sure. Actually, no. I'm gonna do this one. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna buff that. Heidi's also helping me overblock. I actually have not enough bless in my deck right now. So yeah, I did 14 generation. I can get over 14 damage consistently enough. Suppose we can do this. If only there was a bone chill. Indeed, Mr. Scrake, indeed. Well, I am a witch. A Koldun. Alright, do that. And this. Okay. Both of these are happening. Not that I need the healing, but yeah. Here we go. So I took 5 damage, it took 4 damage because it did damage to me. We're cursing. Absolutely. do these first. And then. Oh, it has to be white pages. I see. Just gonna do this then. Yeah. I don't actually need this much block this turn, but this is what will get me damage, so here we go. I take Cone of Cold underwater. It could be very effective against fish. Alright, this will get rid of the regeneration, which we definitely need. There we go. That will help. I have the curse so high they can only do 16 damage to me now. Out of 50. Out of the top level 50. Like, curse was a good idea. Fierce is up to 20. That's very nice. I'll bump up regen. My regeneration. I do have some amount of regeneration in my deck, too. Alright. Yeah. Not that I'm particularly too worried about getting damaged. It's better to block it if we can. And we will. No damage. I only have white pages, so perfect. Actually, do this and this and this. More curse, more curse. Yeah. Alright, we got regeneration back in play on their end. Annoying, but not the end of the world. We'll build on Tidy. my regeneration back. Here we go. There we go. Oh no, I took a little bit of damage. Whatever would I do? Yeah, but now they're up to 23 regen, so... Looking for the key that will take it out. Don't have it yet. Oh, finally. Get rid of that. Stupid regen. So I can kill it next turn. Or maybe the turn after. But still. I did it. I also got the Pike's Tooth. Your first Zagavor always has Pike's Tooth bite. We'll have to look into that. But yes, I did it. It just took time.
The pike falls on the river silt with a hiss. In a moment, it disappears, as if it's never been there. A rusalka swims out of the seaweed and points you into the depths of the pike cave. Inside the cave, you realize that you're exhausted. You need to find a place to camp.
Oh man, that fight took it out of us. All right, let's find out what this does. 5 damage to all enemies. I currently have... That does extra bless. I currently have glass demons. So I'm going to switch that out for the Pike's Tooth, because that is more damage. Heck yeah. feel like I might want to change up what I've got here. I like Bless. This strengthens Bless. So these two are strong together. I'm actually over healing at the moment, but when I need to heal, this is really good. This only lasts for 3 rounds. This is so good. Eloquence is so good. Dang it. What do I want? I kind of want the Devil's Hoof. I have a gut feeling I'm going to need it, but this Wreath might also be really good if I decide to do a Ward deck instead of a Bless deck. I mean, I kind of need to decide to change things up. I'm enjoying Curse a lot, actually. And being immune to Curse would be very helpful. We have enough well-versed cards in our deck that this Silver Ring is really good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull out the Dead Man's Cross. Need to look at my keys. I need more Coldoon's Fiend. Okay, what can I give up for it? Have Brabba for it. I just need more of it. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right, we'll go to orders. Yeah, I'm enjoying the curse stuff because it does make them do less damage to me. I haven't added style to my deck yet. So maybe we pull out the... Not you. That's fine, that's fine. That's good for us. That one's good for us. We pull out the Nava and put in me instead. We'll pull out this and put in Able instead. Do I have an Able? No. Okay. We'll do that. Able and Kane can be in there. Which just adds another layer of complication. But I have been able to do all black and all white turns as well, so it's fine. Okay. Maybe I replace Uraz? Since I'm laying in on Curse, I could decide to go more of this. I'm gonna put in another Curse and another this. Yeah. That feels good. All right, money spent. Should probably deal with our shorts. Everybody else has some time. So, meaningless job number 1. We send you because you have so much sin. Meaningless job number 2. We send you because you have so much sin. You are a weather chort. You don't really do sin, so if we wanted to go to a weather, if we have an open weather one, yeah, this would be a very minimal amount of sin. Yeah, we'll send you there. Cool. I don't have any knowledge points. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Let us talk to Morteshka.
How will we get out of here? Granted, I'm not really a cat, but I still don't like being underwater.
Soon, Morteshka. As soon as we get to the Vodinoi.
Apologies.
You could always stay here with the other demons, you know.
As if that'd be any better.
Oh, Morteshka.
Rest a bit, Vasya. We still have 1 day of travel.
Why do you think the Vodinoi sent you as my guide?
I think he sensed your power, but he didn't tell me this.
What kind of demon is he anyway?
The Vodinoi has been ruling over the local rivers and lakes for a long time. He was here long before the new god. His palace is at the very depths of the Bluestone. His riches are immeasurable. Ushkuiniks brought him sacrifices as well as millers, fishermen, beekeepers. Everyone who works near the river or a lake has to deal with the Vodinoi.
Ah, the pirates. Good to know.
Us two drowners.
How far is it to the palace?
Not far. Rest a bit now, and then we'll get to it.
This road looks old. Vakul also has complete economy here, with villagers and everything.
The drowners that have been here a long time are saying that this road used to be sacred. Each night, the old gods used to walk it. Now everything's changed to the new rules, and that's why Vakul is angry.
What do you remember from your past?
I remember my father. He brought me up by himself. I remember very little. Nothing else comes to mind.
Don't worry, Evdokia. You'll remember.
Oh, Vasya, who knows? I'm dead, aren't I? What was I doing, Lord Almighty? What will happen to me now? We, the dead, know only one thing. It's better to be alive.
I don't know about that, but sure. All right. Well, that is our night's rest. We are off to see the wizard. But he certainly isn't a wonderful Wizard of Oz. To the underwater thicket. Another underwater thicket, just like those at the surface.
An eel emerges from the seaweed, followed by a burbot. After several moments, you are surrounded by a swarm of eels and burbots that move through the seaweed as a huge herd. You soon notice the shepherds. Several drowners with paddles direct the group to a destination known only to them.
We learned a thing. A leshy, having lost in cards to a neighboring leshy, may pay him by driving animals, squirrels or hares, to his domain. For men, it is a harbinger of war. The leshy also tended to mushrooms and berries. The voidenoy is also known to gamble, but he pays his debts with schools of fish and other water wildlife. We're gonna call out to the drowners. We do have a guide, after all.
The drowners stop the fish to talk to you. It turns out that this school of fish was part of a wager that some Vodyanoi lost to Vakul in a game of cards. They are from a river near the Church of the Trinity. Now the dead are steering this herd through the domain of the local evil spirits. After this conversation, you understand evil spirits a little bit better.
Yay for us. Cave cemetery. The road to the Voidenois chambers passes through an underwater cemetery. Not the most welcoming of spirits, these Voidenois. No, they're not. That's some Inception stuff. Let's go look at the Goldberts.
An old grave can make out the name. What happens to the drowners when their gulbets rots entirely? An old grave can make out the name.
I can no longer talk to the Rusalka? Okay. That was not what I wanted to do. Can I go back? Ah, it's gonna make me do this again. Okay. I mean, it is a cavern, so it's very Inception-like.
So many graves, all for the Vodanoi's entertainment? I hope I won't get my own gulbets here. So many graves, all for the Vodanoi's entertainment?
This time we talk. I like to explore before I talk to people.
I heard this is where Vakul collects the graves of his victims. As soon as anyone drowns, a gulbets grows here.
We could perhaps find your name here.
I didn't even think of looking here. I want to go home now, to the surface.
The Vodyanoi may agree to let you go. I'll have to think this through. I'll go take a look at the grave.
I feel a kind of kinship with that gulbets over there. No, I won't approach it.
What's that cave over there?
It belongs to the Vodyanoi. Dead men are forbidden to go there. I can show it to you, though. You're not dead yet.
Wait, I forgot something here.
An old grave. Can make out the name.
There we go.
You find the grave the Rusalka pointed out and wipe away the cold silt from the wooden tablet. Indeed, it is the grave of Pahom's daughter. Near the grave, you find Yevdokia's old cross.
Ooh, +4 ward. That's an upgrade. Tis it tis. Upgrades, people, upgrades. I had the dead man's, but now I have hers, which is better. What do I give up for it, though? I don't want to give up anything for it. Let's go check out the rest of the cemetery. Hello, how are you? I'm underwater, please help me. Yes, that's pretty much it. I'm wondering if these are names of the people who worked on this game or Kickstarter people. This is apparently somebody from the Everything Horror podcast. Might be... I have no idea. We can explore here for a while, though. What if I want to go over here? Yep, there's more. As I said, the pathing is a little silly. Honestly, I'm more interested to find any herbs. I don't know if there will be any, but there are a lot of names here. I wonder why some people got like actual little houses, but most people just got the beds. You can go pretty far. Dang. I think this is as far as we can go in this field. I don't think we... What, can we? Oh, we can get over here. What? Wow, this is a lot of names. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling this is all the Kickstarter people. I don't even know if this game was Kickstartered, to be honest. This could just be their entire... all the people who worked on the game. I don't know. Is this the credits? I don't know. It's a little early for the credits. It's interesting, that's for sure. Alright, let's move on, shall we? I cannot travel from this map. Okay. I have to find my way out. Go back. Back to Inception.
I heard this is where Vakul collects the graves of his victims. As soon as anyone...
Enough rummaging in the cemetery.
Are you ready to continue on?
Let us leave.
Yes, show me the way.
Alright, now we can go. The underwater cave west of the cemetery. What secrets does the Voidnoi hide here?
This cave feels old. As if this crawl space leads to the underworld. This cave feels old.
Maybe it does. Oh, yes.
This cave is closed to the dead. Vakul doesn't allow it.
Will you go there with me?
He'll let you out. I'm not sure about me.
So no one's ever been in this cave?
They say a drowner entered it, but Vakul punished him later. He ate him, I think.
Why do you think he forbids entrance?
Maybe he keeps treasure here. Maybe he put some monster inside to keep an eye on it.
Talk later.
Okay. Well, that's not ominous or anything.
All the walls used to be decorated here, but now it's all been washed off. Some kind of a bear or a moose. Can't make out. Some pieces of copper are lying in a chest.
The game was on Kickstarter, so yes, I'm pretty sure those were the backer names from the wide range of nationalities and how some were just single names with no surname. Ah, and here it is. Throughout the world of Black Book, multiple gravestones will be scattered. These are not your regular gravestones. These are a token of our eternal gratitude in remembrance of those who pitched in to make our dream game a reality. Everyone's name from Adept Pledge or Limited Backer Relief Plus and forward will be immortalized in the game in these gravestones, so don't miss out on this exclusive chance to find yourself amongst the beautiful backdrops of Cherden. That's cool. I had a feeling.
Are they badges or something? Could they be Chutes badges? They have no powers left in them. Some pieces of copper are lying in a chest.
Alright, into the cave.
Rays of light lead the way into the depths of the cave.
A narrow crawl space leads to the dark depths of this cave.
The winding paths lead you to a huge altar. Who and how performed services here? You stop in hesitation.
Let's...
A drawing that appeared on the wall looks more recent than the others. It depicts a lizard-like pike. You think you've seen an image like that, but wasn't it a bear? You return from your thoughts to the present moment when you notice a sudden blue flash. A silver mask lies on the altar.
To take the mask or to not take the mask, that is the question, chat. What should I do? Also, that white skull riddle guy earlier was apparently a stretch goal bonus companion. Oops. If only we'd gotten all his riddles correct. Take the mask or don't take the mask? What do you think? We did give money for such a thing. Take it. It's bound to be useful somewhere. It's only a little sin. Sure.
You brush the dust off the ancient mask and exit the cave.
Ooh. Hello. More money? What do I give up for more money? Money, please. All right. Time to go to the palace gates. In the old fairy tales, the gates to the Voidenoise palace are made of crystal. The reality is much different.
The Rusalka finally leads you to the Voidenoise palace gates. They're guarded by two watchmen who, as it seems, are unable to find common ground in an argument.
No, I cursed and cursed. It's you who didn't curse enough. You can't even talk straight, not to mention tear some nets. He's mad because of you.
Oh no, it's these two again.
Oh, Rusalka.
You again, my little friends. I'm leading the nowhere to Vakul, as he told me to.
Uh-huh. You're the ones who kept us from tearing the nets properly. Get out of here.
Maybe we can just swim over them?
We can't. There's sorcery here. There's only one entrance to the palace.
All right, we can attack. We can persuade. Or we can play cards. What do we want to do, chat? Trav wants to kill them. They were so easy to trick, though, Trav. This would be an easier fight than the fish. I mean, yes, absolutely. The fish was definitely a boss battle. Not that I'm complaining about that. I asked chat what they wanted to do. You're the only person who's weighed in so far, Trav. I don't know what to tell you. All right then, I guess we're attacking.
If you won't let me pass, I'll make my own entrance.
All right, so you deal waste, and you are going to give defense either to yourself or your buddy. I see. Well, curse time. I'll still get the waste, but I won't take any of the damage. And you put block on yourself. That's fine. We want to get rid of you, mostly. We'll clear the waste. All right. Oh, he put decomposure on me. Gross. Maybe I want... Actually, no, that's better. Never mind. A curse on you. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh boy. Okay. Curse on you. Here we go. See if I can just take him out. No, he's got 26. I'm only doing 17. What if I did this instead? Just double down on curse for you. Then smacked you for a lot. right. Try to kill you. Do that. Okay. I don't know if that will kill him, though. There we go. Well. Goodbye. I guess I will take Burning Herbs. It won't auto-equip to my deck because I have a full deck, but there we go. By the throne room. Be set off.
The interior of the Vajinoy's palace doesn't look like old fairy tales. There are old planks instead of the crystal walls, and the place is overgrown with river grasses. You open your book in anticipation. You never know what kind of pests might be hiding in the old palace. Your vigilance pays off. A couple of chorts step out from the darkness.
Here we go. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. We are going to grab regeneration. Unfortunately for you, there will be no style buff because I'm about to hit everybody. Let's see, 8. Yeah, we'll grab this too. Let's try to take you out. I need some healing. A shell. Alright, there's just the one guy left. He will not even be able to damage me. We are back to full health. And that guy died. Inflicts damage equal to the enemy's status of curse. Yep, we will take that. Ooh, optional. The gatehouse. Let's go. There's an old gatehouse near the throne room. I found the cow
Near
level.
the empty gatehouse, you find a huge herd of cows. Among the animals walks an exhausted peasant. He notices you and rushes over to you.
Christ almighty, immortal man. She's alive and not haunted.
Be careful not to crush the witch. Oh, I will drag you even further.
We learned a thing. It's not good to see a Rusalka. She can send bad weather and drown a man. One time, one was seen washing on the shore saying, "Oh, I've been waiting so long." Then she disappeared. But a physician from our village went to have a dip there. Didn't believe in God or the devil, that one. So he dived down and never came up. The Rusalka drowned him for his disbelief.
A witch? I should have known. There's no other Christian soul around here except for mine. This is where I die.
Don't be so quick to write me off as a spirit. I can help you if you need me to.
You can? Praise the Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
But it won't be that easy to get you out. I think we should order a prayer. Then Vakul will let you go himself.
Take it. Here's the money I've made here. I am from Nekrasova village. Find my wife there. They've been searching for me. They'll order a prayer, I'm sure of it.
All right. I'll find your wife if I pass through there. Don't lose hope.
The moved peasant catches a tear trickling from his eye and bows deeply before you.
Yeah, it's not like we're trying to actually off the Voidenoy. We are just trying to help things. I will meet Vakul here. He will hopefully be able to break the seal at once. He is very powerful.
While looking at this corpse, Vakul sold it. You'd never know that this is how he makes new drowners.
So that's how drowners come to be.
While look, Vakul.
I
So
just wanted
that's
to
how-
see if it would do something different. It does not. We'll look at the treasure.
The treasures of the Vodyanoi consist of all sorts of things. Silver and gold coins, icon frames studded with precious stones. There aren't any icons in the icon frames.
I probably shouldn't take any of the treasure. Let's not. That's probably a death sentence.
Unless I announce you to the Vodenoi, he won't show himself. Ready?
Not yet.
What can you tell me about him?
He's old, has his quirks. He's winning today, so he should be in a good mood. Listen, if he offers you gold, don't take it. Ask for fish scales instead. It's all different here in this world. It's not like what people are used to. Unless I announce you to the Vodinoi, he won't show himself.
Wait a moment.
I would like to talk to the guards first.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's about right.
So, got what you were after, witch. What else do you want?
Will the Vodinoi be here soon?
That's none of your business. We wouldn't let you in anyway. He comes when he wishes to.
What kind of a duo are you anyway?
Who knows? Who knows? Perhaps we're future Wardenois.
Pretty sure.
Very well.
they're
We'll
not.
talk later.
All right. Are there any herbs about? Is there anything else? No. All right.
Unless I announce you to the Vodinoi, he
I'm
won't.
ready.
Yes, bring him in.
Here he comes.
Year after year, it's getting worse and worse.
We learned something. According to Russian legend, a Voidinoi can bend water to his will. He is the master of the body of water in which he dwells and has supreme rule over it. This spirit can control water in a variety of ways. He can create waves, overflow banks, or create strong currents. The Voidinoi also has command over the inhabitants of his water domain, fishes, mermaids, and drowned men. It is curious to note that musicians were able to stop such elemental rampages. In the Bailina Sadko, a gusli player sinks to the bottom of a river but entertains the Voidinoi, who then allows the musician to return to shore. This exact episode was performed by storytellers of the Rabinin family whenever there was a storm on Lake Ladoga that was believed to bring calm to the lake.
So you threw some coins on the old altar. You're not a simp girl. Do you know any riddles at all? And you call yourself a witch?
Greetings, Vodinoi grandfather. My name is Vasilisa.
I know your name. I know of everything in my kingdom. Do you think I couldn't get you this very moment unless I really wanted to? I wanted to see what kind of a human you are. You've been helping others. Found out the name of Rusalka. I don't approve of that. You have no business taking my servants away. Well, what brings you here?
I wanted to ask you. What's been going on at the salt factory? Did you send the Rusalka and take the brine?
I have this acquaintance of mine. Demidov is his name. Do you know what he did when he built his factory? He threw a glove into the water. Then he took out the other glove, cut out 3 fingers of it, and threw it also into the water. Do you know why?
Demidov threw a glove into the water. Why is this?
It's either a sacrifice or a talisman. I don't think he was throwing them out because he did it purposefully, and I mean, whether or not he got mad, it was either a sacrifice or a talisman. What do we think, Chad? We can get a hint if we want to. It's deliberate, and he didn't keep it, so that sounds like a sacrifice. Yeah, I think it's a sacrifice. Sounds much like a sacrifice.
He promised you a living human sacrifice.
Good job. I can see it's no accident that you can breathe underwater. Did you guess the number of lives?
One glove, followed by another one with 3 fingers cut off.
I think the answer is 7, but because we don't have 3 in here, so yeah, I think the answer is 7.
5 finger on one glove and 2 on the other. He promised you 7 offerings.
Correct, witch. You certainly do have knowledge. 7th round. Later I'll put them to work in a circle to remember the days of old. Not for you to set them free. And what now? I'd be content with some fisher pouring vodka into the lake. I won't stand for this. Your salt walker also promised me a sacrifice, but he wasn't very eager with making good on it. But I'll take what is due.
You yourself dragged Evdokia to the bottom.
Yes, I myself. Before his salt works, he had a watermill. That's when we made a contract. For this violation, he paid with his daughter. Wasn't eager to pay the tribute for his factory. He's paying for it now.
So you're to blame for all these deaths.
Mind who you're talking to, witch. I took only what's mine to take. For your words, I could turn you into a drowner, but today I will be kind.
How does he get the brine back now?
Do you want to know what to do next? I'll tell you, but you will have to do it properly afterwards. Don't you want to learn anything else?
To begin with, I wanted to ask you. I know the name of the Rusalka. Let her go, now.
Do I look like a bandit to you? Does she look a bride? She can't be saved by a name. She's already dead. You can't bring anyone back from the afterlife.
No.
You are talking about your book. She doesn't have anything like that. She will do her time with me. When it is her time to return to the surface, I will let her go, to heaven or hell. That is not for me to decide. And certainly not for you.
I wanted to ask you. What's this cave with writings on the walls?
I've been living here for a long time. Everything used to be different here. There used to be a grave. I kept what's left. Old traditions shouldn't disappear. I simply want to let them.
I wanted to ask you. I need to break the seal on the book.
I know this book, and I know how to break the seal. I'll break it if you do my bidding.
I wanted to ask you. How do I get the brine back? How do I break the seal?
Do you want to know what to do next? I'll tell you, but you will have to do it properly afterwards. Don't you want to learn anything else?
So, I can accept his task, or I can attack him. I really don't think attacking him is a good idea. What do you think, chat? We have choices. These choices do matter. Yes. Yes doesn't tell me whether we do the task or we attack him. It's like saying fuck you to Vlakith. Good idea. I mean, we've already upset his servants. Yeah, don't attack the crazy powerful underwater being underwater when you're only breathing due to his grace. Task time. Yeah, I think we're gonna do task.
Tell me what you want.
Yes, now there's a good witch. I need a helper on land. You will go to the bud house that's not far from Vilgard. You will find some bandits there. Lately, they too have forgotten to make offering to me. Make them restore this good tradition.
All right, as you wish.
I like you, Vasilisa. We can become friends after I break the seal. I choose a gift for you. A chest of golden coins or a handful of fish scales.
The scales, please.
I'll take the scales. You can't find any such things on the surface.
As you wish, witch. Now return to the surface. Well, have a nice trip. Well, meet right after you fulfill my task. Perhaps at the old watermill of Bahom. I'll break your water seal. And the brine, it depends on Bahom. Surely I'll be able to find a couple of gloves.
Oh dear.
You return to your senses on the bank of the Rusalka backwater. You spit out muddy water and inspect your things. Everything is where it should be. With a shudder, you clutch for the black book. It's also here. Only the fish scales have disappeared. To your surprise, you notice a heavy sack with gold coins in its place.
So basically, if we had taken the gold, it would have ended up being fish scales. Pretty sure that's how that works. Voidenoy's wedding. People were known to be dragged to the bottom if they removed their cross. The Lord's own cross protects from all misfortunes. A young lad was swimming as he often did when the string of his cross tore and sank right to the bottom. Beneath the water, he saw a wedding of Voidenoy's. Tables were filled with food, but there was no bread. They sat him down and offered him refreshment. He noticed many other young men who were servants. The lad cried, "Let me go, for Christ's sake. My mother is waiting for me at home." The murky spirit told him, "As if we needed you down here. We have more than enough guests. Go and take some precious stones as a parting gift." He took the stones and woke up on the shore. The stones melted in his hands as they were actually pieces of ice. Yeah, it was a trick. If I had taken the gold, it would not have been gold. Back to the Izba we go. Home again, jiggity jig. Though no fat pig did we bring from market.
Grandpa, I'm back.
Vasilisa, I did some divinations the other day. Learned that Vakul is holding you captive. And then I went to the Church of the Trinity, did what needed to be done. That's why the water demon let you go.
The prayers may not be the reason. He had a task for me.
You tell old Yegor about the events of recent days.
So that Miller was Pahom. Interesting. Vodenoy doesn't forget his subjects. Be on the lookout with this demon. He may try to pull one over on you.
I don't trust demons, just as you taught me.
And that's why you helped the Rusalka. That is not the same as a changeling girl. We need to be careful in our line of work, or you'll wind up beneath the earth. Anyway, we need to think about something else. Ask the bandits about Vakul. They might give you some advice.
All right, Grandpa. What kind of bandits make offerings to him?
I think river bandits. Not a rare sort nowadays. They may be escaped convicts or former factory workers. You're a powerful knower. They can't hurt you. Curse them if they try anything. Don't let them catch their breath.
I met Rusalka. Do you think we can help her?
The Rusalka? She's dead already. How can you help a dead person?
Can help a dead person by letting them go to wherever they're supposed to go next. Obviously.
Well, I'm sorry, Vasilisa. I spoke without thinking. I don't think she has friend that can help her.
But I found her name. It must mean something.
You're saying she's Pahom's daughter? Let him think about it.
Can I at least free her from the Vodinoi?
That spirit holds on to his droners until their early time is up. He might let them go sooner, for the right price. Sometimes, of course, they can be saved with prayer. Vodinois who are weaker than ours have a lower price. What price will Vakul ask? No one knows.
First arc, save the damsel in distress. Second arc, save the damsel in distress.
You can try it if you want to, but the seal takes priority. Don't you forget that.
Do you think he will keep his promise about the salt and the seal?
I dealt with him once, also at a mill. Did everything he had to, but also took all that he could. A powerful shot. Now it's your turn. You'll beat him, never doubt that.
I see. Time to go.
All right. That pothouse of yours isn't far from Salatnova, to the west of Kusheva.
Nekrasova isn't far. One drowner asked me to help him.
I'll get Pahom in the meantime. God help you.
Does God help us, though? Does he? Hard to say. Well, we only got 3 sin. You get a meaningless job because you are a sin problem. As are you. Yeah. Alright, so we've got 3 left that need jobs. That's a 2-day job per one. 1 for 1, 1 for 1. A 4 for 1. Yeah, we'll send him. A 1 for 1. Okay. So... Oh, you put it down a day. Where is the 2 for 1? This one. You actually do like animals, though. Yeah, that's fine. And then you... Let's go for the most amount of money, I guess. This one. Here we go. We're gonna get 4 back tomorrow. It's fine. Nobody has anything new to say, so we just have to deal with visitors before we leave. They start off as distressing damsels and quickly turn out to be unfortunate souls in need of saving. It is kind of the way of things, yeah.
God bless, Igor Yevlampovich. Vasilisa.
Howdy! I thought you decided never visit my izba ever again.
Oh, if God wished it so, I wouldn't. This place of yours scares me something terrible. I can just feel shorts looking at me from the forest. Necessity brought me here. No one can help me but you.
What happened? Is someone's dead?
Oh, no one. Praise the merciful Lord. Well, at least no man was killed.
In a cemetery chapel, we found a cow that's been missing for several months now.
Sure, I remember that cow. That's the one we couldn't bring back from the Leshy. It's a good thing that you found it.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's been found dead. A horrible sight.
I heard that the chapel has been haunted lately.
Right. Weren't you the one who forbade me to exorcise the demons there? Why don't you tell me some more about that silly superstition of mine, huh?
Well, what can I say? I was wrong, Yegor Yevlampovich. Help us, fools. Well, I'll be waiting for you in my church.
I think we should inspect that cow. I have a bad feeling about it.
Okay.
All right, Grandpa. Let's get going.
Alright, so that is all the visitors for today. We must go to the cemetery. We cannot take Prochka, so we will take Yegor. But first we must visit the garden next to our izba. There's some sort of noise next to our izba. Could be the chort from the cemetery.
Yegor's chorts fuss in the backyard, arguing and chattering like a flock of magpies. You notice that some of them smear radishes with soot, while others wash them off, trying to outdo one another. Having noticed your interest in the chorts, old Yegor tells you of an old theory of his. According to his logic, a learned chort is better than 3 unlearned.
There was also a time when 2 Kolduns wanted to see who was stronger. Both of them turned a white radish into a black one, but only one of them was able to turn it back. The winner made the loser eat his radish right then and there, skin, dirt, and all, even without salt. And of course, the winner became the head of his village. Well, we're back to Mikhail's Crossroads. We come here a lot, actually. It is a crossroads, so, you know, we pass through on our way to elsewhere.
The cold night is filled with hundreds of sounds. Demons and wood chorts swoop under the wide fir branches. Owls hunt for nimble mice. Graveyard grasses whisper something from beneath the gloomy silhouettes of the Galbets at Mikhail's Crossroads. Old Yegor stops and crouches down, looking at something on the dry earth.
Look, all this time and your circle is still visible? I wonder if I can find mine from the time I took the hat. Who knows how many circles were once drawn here? So many sins. What do you think we need icons and churches for? I have enough sin to bury Christ himself. Do you think any Khaldun can manage it?
They say there's no saving for Yeretniks.
I believe they speak true. I imagine that's why they supply us with chorts, for us to learn to control them. And the church and the icon, it's so people aren't afraid.
Could it be that I will draw a circle here with a student of my own one day?
God willing.
Interesting. Oh, there's a fair. We can stock up on herbs. That'll be nice.
At the crossroads of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
It makes me hungry every single time we come to the fair. I've never even had one. I want one. Alright, I'm gonna go to the peddler.
Low prices, come and see for your... Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the...
I'm going to sell the Dead Man's Cross, because I have a better one. I'm going to... the River Shell does better than the Hearth Clay, so I'm going to sell that. And the Pike Tooth does better than the jewelry box, so I will sell them as well. Everything else doesn't really have an upgrade, so I'll leave it at that. What do we have? This is an item. No. Chance that herbs don't disappear after use. Ooh. Used to make these small. You can use 1 more herb on your turn, 3 more herbs on your turn. Resistance to status, spell disease, and paralysis. Your first Zegavor always has lock page. Inflict damage equal to the number of pages in the Zegavor times 2. Interesting. Decomposure 1. This would be really good for a waste build, honestly. I have the money for it. I'm not sure I want it, though. What does ailment do? Again, we've had ailment used on us, and I don't remember what it does. Interesting. Chud's Head refreshes the companion ability. Duck Earrings strengthens the status of prayer by 2 rather than the silver ring, or not silver ring, it's the it's the Thunder Arrow. That'd be worth getting. Maybe I will equip that. The strengthens the status of spikes and weakness. Interesting. Gives strengthens regeneration. Strengthens piety. Strengthens eloquence black. Strengthens prayer. Gain +1 prayer. Gain bless at the start of battle. Gain eloquence 3 on the start of battle. We have eloquence 1 from the silver ring. Ooh. There's some good stuff here. I do like eloquence. Yeah, I'm going for it. Okay. Yeah, this guy has a lot of good stuff. Alright, that's that. I need to go to the herbalist now that I'm broke. What can I pick up for 32? There's positive status from enemy. Yeah. This is removes rot, undead, and decomposure. Okay, I'm doing that. Removes curse. We still have a couple of those. I only have 14 now, so I can buy some Adam's Head or this one. Or one of these mushrooms, I suppose. Replenish 5 health. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see what the book merchant
Wisdom
has.
will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
I can't buy any of it, but I just want to see what he has. Nothing we haven't seen before. We can pick up these pages just by fighting, so... Alright. That was good. The fair was good. Time to get to Vielcourt. We should visit the Ab and ask him some questions.
Oh, Vasya, Igor Yevlampovich, you came. I don't know what to do. I've read all the prayers I know. I haven't seen such horrors in years. Who could have done something like that to animals? No less than a monster.
No less than a monster indeed.
Tell me where you found the animal.
In the old chapel, in the cemetery. Hardly anyone visits there, and even fewer now. So it's still there, by the altar. What is this scourge upon our Riest? What devil tortures us? Lord, forgive us.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Well, people are scared to go to the cemetery. It's haunted. People were about to ask you for help, but I assured them that you would drop by soon enough.
Where's the chapel the cow was killed in?
Well, in the church cemetery. Something was amiss there long before this happened. Strange knocking and scratching. It sounded as if it were coming from beneath the ground. That's why folk rarely go there.
All right. We'll see what demon you have over there.
In the meantime, find the payment in the church bins.
Rest assured, Igor Yevlampovich. I'll do that.
Yeah, we don't work for free. Time to go to the cemetery. There's an herb over here. I see it. It is mine now. Nice.
The inhabitants of Vilgurt are all buried here. Almost all of them. Anyway, he won't have need of a grave soon. The inhabitants of Vilgurt are all buried here. Almost all of them.
I have gathered 33 herbs.
What a strange chapel. People must not visit it often. The walls have rotted through. What a strange chapel.
In we go.
There's cow's blood on the icons. No one will come to this chapel for a while. Jesus, who would do this with a cow? When I catch that chort, he'll get it. Jesus, who would do this with a cow?
Jesus Christ! Oh, you don't need to look at this. I will deal with the animal and you look around. Try to find some clues. What kind of demon are we dealing with here?
Has anyone else seen the chicken tracks? No, I don't want to exit.
You notice strange, bloody tracks, as if human tracks got mixed with that of a bird.
Old ropes, no blood on them. They haven't been used for a long time, but they're still strong.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
Old ropes, no blood on them.
You notice strange, bloody tracks.
There's cow's blood on the icons. No one will come to this chapel for a while.
I'm doing all right. I'm looking for clues.
People must not visit it often. The walls have rotted through.
We have strange bloody chicken tracks.
You find the bloody piece of a shroud. You pick it up, but it crumbles in your fingers, as if it has been lying here for decades.
Anyway, he won't have need of a grave soon.
Okay, is that all I can find? Have 2 clues? Is that all the clues I will be getting? I guess so.
Have you looked around?
I've already looked around. Here. I found a piece of a shroud, but it crumbled in my hands.
Ha! That's no accident. So a spirit is one of the dead, one of the old ones.
And I found some tracks here.
Ha! Bird ones. The spirit is trying to confuse us. What do you think? These aren't bird tracks. There are pieces of broken bones poking through. I've inspected the cow. The demon tore it with claws and teeth. That's clear as day. But here's a hint. I found iron shavings in the bones. I don't like this, Vasya. Let's try to open up the old tracks. Wait while I whisper over your discoveries.
Old Yegor voices several Zegavors and bird tracks appear on the ground. They lead from the animal corpse to deep inside the Vilcourt cemetery.
Yeah, let's follow it. I had a feeling the other day. A bad omen, this find.
And there's our tracks, glowing. Is there anything else to find out here before we go in? No, apparently not.
The trees near the ruined grave stand frozen in silence. You look down. The black hole leads deep underground. A name half erased can still be read. Prokopy.
We've heard about Prokopy.
I knew it.
You hold up the swaying Yegor.
I was young and experienced. It didn't completely disable him. The cursed Yeritnik broke free.
I need to equip a couple of things. Do that real quick. Koldune's soul is heavy with sin, so it is unable to rise to heaven. To make things easier, the ceiling and roof above the deceased are dismantled, the prime beam is cut, and the stove is opened. But even then, the sin-burdened soul is unable to cross the border between worlds. Oftentimes, an aspen stake is driven into the Koldune's heart, or his spine is severed between the third and fourth vertebrae. This was done to prevent the soul's return to the body, and additional harm coming to people.
I figured it out as soon as I saw the cow. Your family had a similar cow long ago. He left that gift for me to find.
Oh well, we'll have to drive him back. My study was not in vain. We'll do it together. I saw a rope in the church. We'll need to climb down into his lair.
Apparently we just fetch the rope. That's fine. Oh hi, Mr. Shepherd.
Prokopy! You!
Yegorka, we meet again. Why have you come? It can be to bring an offering to your old teacher, can it? Would you look at that? Dark hair, fair skin, and fearless. Just how I like them.
Creepy.
Well, bring her here and get lost.
Do I look like an offering to you? You know nothing about us, demon.
No go. It's you who knows nothing about us. Isn't that right, Yegorka? I've taught you well. You're the same as me.
How did you survive here?
You were young, Yegor, inexperienced. Didn't know how to kill me. And now it's too late.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I couldn't get out of my coffin for a long time. Your holy man knew what he was doing, unlike you. But don't fret. You lived a long life. Look at you now. So old, pathetic. Even I look better. I haven't aged a minute for the past 30 years. Look at my palace. Truly a sight to behold, is it not?
How did you build all of this?
Simple. My teeth and nails turned to iron over time. They were indeed pleasant tools to work with.
Press X to doubt, yeah. No kidding.
As soon as my name got washed off of the coffin, the prayers stopped holding me down. Isn't it funny? You shall perish with your girl in my grave.
You say you and Grandpa are alike.
Don't you dare to compare us, Prokopy!
Oh, how could I? You are so kind. Yegorka the kind. Weren't you the one who sent his charts to kill me in my sleep? Weren't you the one who took my charts? Oh, but aren't they on your shoulder as we speak?
I didn't kill any children!
True, but what about other sins? What is this stick? Is it made from the same horn as my ancient rod? But what do I hear? Could it be the voice of my old chart? Oh, really? The demon told me everything. Oh, whatever they whispered to you, whatever they advised to you at the end of your miserable life.
That's enough of you, demon!
Boss battle.
I didn't know how to destroy you then! But now I do!
You can't overcome two Khulduns, Prokopy.
I've been waiting for this over 40 years. Don't underestimate me.
It's on. You are about to battle with another Khuldoon. Khuldoons also weave their Zagavors using pages. The one who makes a Zagavor out of fewer pages, excluding firm pages and gestures, goes first. A hostile Koldun may read his spell before you. You have to choose between reading a longer Zegavor and allowing your enemy, who might make a shorter and weaker Zegavor, go first in a round. Okay, he has... Let's see what he's got. He's gonna do 2 black damage and a lot of block. And he's got ward. Wow. We're gonna put curse on him. That's for sure. I have 4 turns before this battle is over. This is a puzzle battle. Extra damage with smite. He's doing 2 pages. He's doing 3 orders. I have 2 orders and 2 keys, apparently. He doesn't yet have any block. Gestures don't count. I didn't put decomposure on him. I'm gonna take 3, 6, 7 damage. Kill him in the first go. I need to kill him in the first go. Okay. Burning blood is not the way. This is 20. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe I do this. So we have decomposure and burning blood going. This will apply next round as well. And he won't be able to damage me at all. We'll try it. Oh, I didn't curse him. Whoopsies. Alright, so he's just gonna hit me for 3 orders. Curse him? We will double waste. Damage absorption. He has too much ward. waste goes right through block, so... Thanks, Prokopi, for being undead, yeah. One more. Taking damage. I literally only have damage left. It's this or nothing. Here we go. I did damage to myself, which killed him. I'll take this. And I love
Now he's going to hell for sure. Quick, remember what you need to do?
So, how do I dispose of the restless dead so that it is certain he passes to the afterlife?
We can break the spine or hammer in an aspen stake, but I'm gonna break the spine. I think that's probably for the best.
We need to break the Iritnik's spine, between his third and fourth vertebrae.
Well done, Vasya. That's how we'll do it. If I had been smarter then, it wouldn't be here now. Good. We dealt with it swiftly, before it had the chance for mischief.
I don't know, the dead cow was kind of mischievous.
Prokopi said you have identical staffs.
His was from a horn. I took it, added to my sins. He also obtained one for himself, made out of moose horn. You need to take this one, of course, if you don't fear his retribution.
You take Prokopi's old staff.
Strengthens ward.
You have shorts left. I thought you gave them all to me, along with the book.
Almost all. Left some to myself. They have their uses, you see. I'll find use for them yet.
Okay.
Let's deal with Prokopi, Grandpa.
Right. He could rise at any moment. Demonic force. Pooh.
You neutralize Prokopi, and the Chorts help to cover his grave with dirt. There is now a crater in place of a grave. You've seen similar during your travels. Were they the result of unclean dead like this?
Probably. We did it.
How are you feeling, Grandpa?
What do you mean? I'm fine. Is this about Prokopi? To hell with him. I've dealt with him before, and this time we sent him to the abyss together. It's a pity I didn't do it properly the first time around. Ech.
Alright, this is where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. So let's get in a cheeky save. New save, who dis? But thank you guys for joining me today for some more Black Book. It has been lovely having you here. I'm May, and I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. If that's not your time zone, you are welcome to put follow and put on notifications here or on Blue Sky. Either way, you will get notifications that I have gone live, and you can come join me for tomorrow when we play some more Black Book. If you have missed anything in the story so far, YouTube is the place to go. I have a handy dandy playlist for you that will give you all of this game, and I have other playlists for games that I have previously streamed. So if you are interested in this game and you want to catch up to what we've been up to in it so far, feel free to head over to YouTube and subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when the VODs go live so you can keep on top of things. I make no money on YouTube. I'm not pushing YouTube. It's just the place for the VODs. Raw, uncut craziness and all. So feel free to head over there if you'd like. If you don't, that's fine too. With all that being said, I do raid my friends. This is the raid message I use for literally everybody. And you can copy pasta it, or you can grab any love, heart, or raid emojis that you have for your communities and use those instead. I'm happy to share the love because we're all in this streaming community together. Let us head over to make a new friend. I do not even have any friends on today. What is up with that? Who would be interesting? I don't know. Let me check again. Wow. You know what? We're gonna go to Stella Tequila. She's playing Dead by Daylight. I have no idea who this person is. We're gonna go make a new friend. Say hi and have a great rest of your day, guys. I will catch you next time, and let's go give love to somebody else today who's streaming right now. Until tomorrow, I will see you then. So we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.